Hello, people. How was the dancing? It was good. Dancing was good. And now that we have done some physical things, I'm going to get some water, actually. Was Choco Taco danced to several times? No, except in my mind. All right, guys. We are going to do not just water. We're going to do water with methylene blue, the Bro Science supplement of champions. I'm almost out in this bottle. I have to get, let's see. Drop, drop, drop. One more, drop. Okay. It looks cool. I don't know how well you can see that, especially through the fingerprints. Methylene what? It's blue clothing dye. Blue clothing dye. Okay. So, yeah, we're just going to draw some tutorial text. We're taking it easy. But we're going to go like, we're going to want to center this text. So first we're going to make sure we can draw it. And then we're going to add a centered text mode to our thing. In fact, we can go ahead and let's just, well, okay, hold on. Let's just do this one thing at a time. Base layer, render key HUD, press X to start. Instructions position. Tutorial text scale, HUD.text distance, and we're going to add a parameter that's centered equals true. All right. Okay. Now we're just going to go ahead and do it. We're not even going to run before that. Just go ahead and do it. So when we draw text, here we go. We already had this actually. This is, however, not right. Okay. If centered, center the text horizontally. See how my comments are more verbose? All right, so the width, let's just pause a ridge. This is going to work in any orientation with like spinning text or whatever. All right, so we're going to go, width colon equals dot product right -1.0. All right, we're going to dot product that right vector with, oh, you know what? We already have it. It's E1. E1 with, see, we're doing geometric algebra. So cool. Pause minus pause or ridge. So whatever we did with the text, right? And then we're going to say delta is E1 times width times -0.5. We'll factor this so we don't end up doing two vector scalar multiplies, right? So that's just going to say move it left by half the width, and we're going to say v dot pause plus equals delta. All right, cool. Instructions position. Oh, I didn't define that. that's in back here. Okay, and you know what? We're not even, this state machine is not even active, so we're just going to draw the text. That's just going to be right in the middle. Okay. Cool. Is our headset alive? Hello? Dude, it's out of battery. It's been plugged into my PC this whole time. Why is it not charging? Motherfucker. So, like, I don't... We're just going to plug it into the battery for a bit and see if it will charge itself. Well, we might have to do a lot of programming before... Like, why didn't it charge? What port is it plugged into? The port on the front of the PC. I don't know. Let's just plug it into the wall over here. We'll just have to keep going to the wall and back and forth. My computer went to sleep and wouldn't power the USB. It was not asleep. This computer never sleeps. Okay, so I said the state machine doesn't ever go, so we can start making the state machine go. We're just going to print that in lieu of being able to run on our headset with battery. And then, so I have this tutorial and it's not being called at all. So we have to call update tutorial. We have to call, I mean, init tutorial probably, but that doesn't exist, but we'll make it exist. Okay, and then we'll go to main. Update tutorial. We should have an init game. Oh, you know what? Update game. Can't see. This should be in game. I'm trying to keep this at least a little bit factored. So update game. All right. Update game. Boom. We're going to do these things. Going to put that in there. We're going to put that in there. Probably some other stuff. Text entities. That's fucking annoying. All right, so it's supposed to be Christian stream. I already broke the rules. Bad news. Should have orange light on if it's charging. Okay, well, it is charging right now. Let me learn where the orange light is. I don't see an orange light at all. I think you're lying. Oh, no, there it is. I gotcha. Okay, so we're calling update tutorial. There should be an init game. Yeah, there is a init game. Init tutorial, great. Okay, so the update tutorial, init tutorial should just be like that. Okay. Oh, we actually see, I'm specifying the text from here. Let's do that. That's better. HUD instruction text we might as well allocate this. Okay, so the HUD instruction text is a string. All right, and back in HUD here, we're going to say if the HUD instruction text. Now we don't care what tutorial state is. We're just going to do this. The HUD instruction text. Great. Now, when we update the state, you know what? I should have a going to state. Yeah, the go to state. Okay. So, yeah. HUD instructions text doesn't have an initial value. According to who? Yes, it does. It has an initial value here. It also has an initial value in C. So I don't know what you're talking about. If this were a C program, that would be fine also. Global variables are 0, bro. In C. Unless they have a fucking union in them. All right? But we're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about Christian stream. Well, I have to clean up my language, guys. It's really, I curse too much, especially on stream. It is the case. I should do it less. Swear jar. Yeah, we need a swear jar. Anti-union confirmed. I use unions in this language, but unions in this language actually initialize, unlike C or C++. Why is cursing bad? Because A, it's Christian stream, but B, like, our whole society is just going downhill over time, right? And anything we can do to be classier and to hold back the decay is probably a good idea. You know what I'm saying? How much charge do we think the headset has got? Let's see. Does it have enough to turn on? 7%. That doesn't seem like that much. We'll leave it plugged in a little bit more. This is a very long cable. I could try plugging into a different port. The thing is, this is a USB-C to USB-C cable. And I think all the charging ports on this frickin' PC are old style. Funny how much you notice cursing when you have kids and have to stop. Yeah. Yeah. So maybe we should have like Christian Stream Tuesdays. And like I have to do push-ups if I violate the rule. That's bad at night because if you do a bunch of push-ups, it's hard to sleep. Quest requires a certain amount of power. I mean, the really stupid thing about all of this is I have the extended battery, but I can't use it. I mean, we should try again, but as far as I know, you can't keep the extended battery plugged in while the cable is plugged in because data won't go through the extended battery, right? Should be chin-ups on the door behind me. Yeah, I mean, I have a little pull-up bar. I haven't used it in a long time. I've fallen out of habit of the pull-up bar. You know why? Here's the thing. I got this Oura ring to track health. And like, are you going to do pull-ups with this on? No, because it's giant and chunky and you'll hurt your hand. And then you'll have to buy TC Tuggers. So... seems counterproductive of the ring. I know. It's like actually wearing one of those health watches would be better because you can do pull-ups with those. You know what I'm saying? Is that tungsten carbide? I don't know what it's made out of. It is pretty hard. Like it doesn't flex because there's electronics inside, right? And if it flexed too much, it would break them. But the thing is, because it doesn't flex, it actually is less comfortable than an actual ring, right? That would flex more. This has a subscription as well, so rip. Marriage confirmed? No, marriage not confirmed. Let me check the temperature in here, and then we'll try the headset out. All right. Here we go. Let's see if we have enough power to test our thing once. %9. We'll find out. Objects found in my boundary. Yes, I know. Thank you. What happened? Did you exit the program because there are objects found in my boundary? Oh, we got to give you guys the view. Okay, this didn't... I guess... Okay, here we go. All right. Can we... Okay, why is the boundary low res? And why do I have no text? Okay. We're so worried about battery that we're gonna keep plugging it in every second. So maybe we didn't init this correctly, so we have to do cowabunga oriented programming. All right. Also, maybe I just ran the old version. Like, I'm really not sure what just happened there. But just to be safe, we're going to do Cowabunga-oriented programming. It's also like our position could be really whack or whatever. So Cowabunga. All right. Okay. So, click on this notification to allow connected device. Like, dude, I've already done that like 15 times. I've done like allow always, and it still keeps doing it. Like, what? So that might have foiled us. That might be why it didn't appear. All right. Casting. All right. So we did recompile. Why is it not? Is it syncing? Because it did the rerun. Dude, I don't know. All right. I don't see a Cowabunga at all. This is upsetting me. But again, I don't, like, the problem is the rerun thing here is freaking me out. Why is it doing that instead of saying run? Like, Android Studio is terrible. Like, basic stuff like copying files. Like, there, now it changed. Do I have a different thing? No. Okay, next step. We debuggerize. We hope we have enough battery for that. So, like, this is so simple what I'm trying to do, right? Let's just break there. Bug. Must not have full support for Cowabunga-oriented programming. I know, dude. But, like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, the executable just isn't updated, you know? But we can do some things to verify that. All right, so here we go. Tutorial text scale. Oh, dude, I left the if statement, right? Okay. Why? Why did I do that? It's because it's late at night and our brain isn't on. The whole point of this was to draw something if that wasn't set. Just to verify that the centering works and all these things. Did that go? Yeah. Dude, it's so slow and bad. Hey, we got our Cowabunga. It's centered. It's great. We got to listen to it up to the words Christian stream. Okay. Back plugged in. Okay, so why must have made a simple mistake in my state machine that we have not yet attempted to use. All right. So yeah, let's we can run in, well, I don't know. Let's just look. Let's do look oriented debugging. tutorial. Update tutorial. Go to state waiting to start. Do we have go to state? Clear instruction text. HUD instruction text. Press X to start. Okay. And then we shouldn't, nothing else should happen. All right. Let's just run, let's let our headset charge a little more and we'll just run on the PC. Because that part should still be happening the same. And we'll go to the tutorial file. Oh, game tutorial, and then we're gonna break in update tutorial, and then we're gonna run. It's not being called at all. But we put that in update game.
No need to ask why. Just strap on your vest and close your eyes. It's raining charcoal. It's raining chacos. King of Pochinki. Choco tacos. A Christian stream. Swaps with the boys. Swag, boom, and read. It's raining chacos. Yum, 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 yummity, yum. It's like a tree. Yum, 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 yummity, yum. Bring your ice cream.
Okay. Why is that not happening? Didn't I call that from update game? And didn't we call update game? Update game. Update tutorial. Why did our breakpoint not go off? Maybe it doesn't work on if statement lines. Go to state waiting to start. We don't actually set the state. We're going to state waiting to start every frame. Because go to state does not set the state. Let's just, all right. So that, I have enough faith in that to go back and, whoops, do this. All right, so instead of cowabunga, we're going to do the HUD instruction text. I mean, maybe this is misguided, but, you know. All right, we're going to hope that our battery is gradually going up instead of down. It looks like maybe that's true. I don't know. All right. It's not printing it. God damn it, dude. What is going on? Like, this is programming. Sometimes we actually can program, and sometimes we can't do anything. Usually we can actually program, fortunately for us. But sometimes we literally cannot do anything. Did I save my file? Dude, I don't know. Maybe. Sure looks like it. Okay, so this is going to say that that's null. Okay, why is that null? or empty string. Tutorial. How hard can it be? Update tutorial. Oh shit. No, you know what it is now? I know. Oh, Christian stream. Dude. Christian stream. The problem is that I reset the instructions. Oh no, I just do that every state transition. I don't know. Okay. Why? I guess we did hit that. What is going on? Update tutorial. General intro? What? Waiting to start. Okay, so that's a little bit off. Right? HUD instruction text. Like, this is so simple. Couldn't resolve a what? All right, whatever. Let's just go here. Stop. Bug. At least this thing has Visual Studio key maps, dude. What do you mean no? What do you mean Ghostbusters? Okay, it stopped. It stopped Ghostbustering. Are Christians really not allowed to swear? I mean, you've got to get with the spirit of the Christian stream. It's not about objects found in your boundary. I'm a developer, dude. What? I do not care. Why did it not run? Waiting for debugger. Okay. Okay, so we're going to a tutorial state. We go to state waiting to start. Clear instruction text, show score false. What? Guys, I would like to apply for a job as a summer intern, please, because I'm learning how to program. Here's what I did wrong. We're going to state. I decided to defer the changing of the thing till the end because I was like, we want to use the old state. No, we don't want to use the old state. We want to use the target state. Oh my gosh. All right. Dude, if I can just get to where we can actually press the X button tonight and it changes the state machine. State machines are hard. I learned about them in my computer school. Hey, look! It's centered. Okay. Actually, let's do A to start, because X is on the left. So we're going to do press A to start. And then we already have some stuff bound to A and X and all that, but it's not things that we want. Oh, you can't see. You couldn't see it. Okay, I will run it again. I couldn't see you not seeing it. Here we go. This is ultimate. Get ready for ultimate awesome. There we go. Press X to start. Okay. All right, so now we have to detect the pressing of the A. And maybe that's currently happening in player control. Are we actually using a key map? Let's see. That would be advanced. Apparently not. This is a key map for this program, but literally doesn't have the gamepad for some reason. Okay, where do we look? Let's look at the thing that plays the music. Let's just search for Choco and hope that string is in there. It's not. What is the file called? Choco's. Why is Windows doing this? It's fucking. Like, just stop. How do I uninstall this from Windows? All right, so I don't know why we have a mono and a stereo. I don't know why I can't find the file name by searching for Choco. That seems wrong. Oh, maybe that's in a data file. Play music in sound. The level music. Okay, so we've got some functions that do this. Global time rate. Okay. So the only reason I was looking for that is so I could see who calls this stuff. So like, for example, who calls scrub level music? Okay. Okay. Oh God, we've got some action crap. This is like some OpenXR heinousness. Heinousness. Okay. We're gonna do begin XR action. All right, so we're going to figure out, because I don't actually want this scrub stuff right now. I don't want it enabled. I don't want any of these, but I will copy pasta this. This is so terrible. If bool state dot current state let's just do that. Okay, so the XR app or actions. Let's just go for increase time rate. Yeah, so all this stuff has to get registered, which is terrible. Begin hand pan. All right. Begin right hand A click. Like, it's so much trouble just to let me push a button. Like, okay. There's probably some other uses of this that we're missing. Oh no, the headset's not plugged in. Oh no. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, we have to, of course, define that function. All right. Pressed begin. I'm just doing so much marshalling just to get the code to be where I want it to. It's so much better if you can just have your normal... We should translate this into our event system, right? But it's frickin' poop. Actually, let's just do this. So when we update, because I want to update my state machine all at once. Like that's why these event-driven things are terrible, because you don't want that. Like ever. All right, and then so if we press begin, we're going to say go to state.general intro. And when we go to that state, we're going to go HUD instruction text. This is the general intro. All right. Cool. All right. I'm going in. Yeah. Oh, we still said X. There we go. This is the general intro. Okay, that's great. So, like, I'm going to record some voiceovers for that and stuff, but I'm not going to do it tonight, I don't think. How much am I going to work on the VR game directly? Well, the plan was that we would hire someone else to program most of it and that I would just design. That has not worked out so far. So as you can see, I am programming it. But we're going to try again to make that work. After this deadline is over, because we're trying to hit a milestone of like basic playable, you know, not supposed to be fun yet, but like you can do some of the basic actions of the game in like about 9 days from now. 8 days. Dang. Is it a relatively small game in terms of overall dev time? It is going. That is the plan. Yes, that is the plan. It is a much smaller form factor of game, you would say. This is press A to start. Wasn't that plan with Sokoban? Yes, but I changed the plan. Let us pray that I do not change it any further. No, this really isn't gonna. This is one of these games where it's more conducive to being incremental. It will require gamers to move. I mean, you could say that about puzzle games. They'll require people to think, right? That's the thing, is you don't make something for literally every person. You make something for the people who want that thing. Is this game 3 or game 4? This is not any of those. Game 4 is the Sokoban game. Game 3 is not something that people know about. So, I mean, that's great. It's very annoying how much marshalling there is to get that event, but it's fine. I mean, it's 11 p.m. I could kind of go to bed. We've only been on this stream for less than an hour, though. So, is there something else we want to do? Because I don't want to record voiceovers while I'm tired. That's not the strat. Oh, we could do the score showing. So right now, this show score doesn't do anything. Right? Every time we switch state, here's what we'll do. We won't show the score until the general intro, right? We'll just set that to true. See, we're setting it to false every time so that anytime we don't set it to true, it's false. And that way we don't... Okay, show score. All right, we already have this. So now, in the text drawing, we don't currently have a color. Vertex buffer, index buffer, position UV0. We don't have the ability to put a color. Okay. Thought game 3 was the RPG. It is not exactly an RPG. But yeah, sort of. Game 3 is the not a puzzle game. So I can't actually do the text yet. I can't fade it. But what I can do is make the interpolant go from 0 to 1 and back down, and change the size. Because we have size control, and then I'm going to request from one of the other programmers who put this in the first place, hey, can we please get color control, please? All right, so I'll go to HUD, and I'm going to go update HUD visuals. Because again, we want to call this once per frame. We don't want to accidentally call it multiple times per eye or whatever, right? So we're going to do this. We're going to go actually, let's go in simulate. Oh, in cosmetic only things, we have this. We have update faders. That has their own DT. Let's pass the DT in. And we'll go update HUD visuals with DT, all right? DT float, and then update faders. DT is a float. Oh, these don't go by DT. That's why. They go by global time. Which sometimes is a more robust way to write things. Anyway, whatever. Update HUD visuals is going to take a DT. Because we're going to use my favorite function, move toward. We're going to say, so we have score show t target, score show t, and we're going to go rate up is going to be it's going to come on pretty fast. Rate down like that. Okay, so we're going to go score move toward score show t. That's the functional version. Where's my good move toward? Score show t target. What's in the wrong buffer? Target DT rate up, rate down. Yeah. This is my favorite overload of move toward, but because there are other ones, it's like eh. All right. To score show t target DT rate up, rate down. All right. So that just makes this variable tend toward this variable. It's doing it linearly, so it's actually not frame rate dependent unless you do something nonlinear with the contents of it. So, and then what we're going to do here is this score part. times score show t. Actually, let's do this. All right. And then, yeah. The faders, let's take this out for now. Score show t target redeclaration, because I didn't save that file. Okay. How are we doing for battery now? Oh, much better. Much better. All right. Now we're going to start. And we shouldn't see the score in the beginning. We don't, I mean, we see it back there, but we don't see it on our HUD. I'm going to press A. Now you see it. And congratulations. I hope you saw that fade in. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. So, is there anything else I want to do? It's been a short stream, but you know, it's our second or whatever one. And I have meetings tomorrow, so I don't want to be up too late. What time? First meeting 10 a.m., but still. Also, I want to send some emails before I go to bed. So I think this is it. Are there? Let's take the W, check it in. So tomorrow I'm going to start working on the actual gameplay entities. Right. So so we're going to work on the gameplay entities for a bit. And then, of course, we hook them up in the state machine and turn them on and off. And then we have our little demo. Activate the state machine for the tutorial. All right. Are there any questions? Are there any questions? As I plug my headset into the actual wall. Any more educational materials none have stood out, but if we hit some really good educational materials, we will of course inform the streaming population. Do I have a simple tip to get 20% more disciplined? I mean, for me, it was just about caring enough about what I was doing. Like before I cared deeply about what I was doing, I didn't feel disciplined. And then once I cared, I kind of learned discipline because I cared. And then now the discipline comes much more easily, because I've just trained myself to be that way. So actually caring that you really want to get something done and do it well is what worked for me. Can I cure your crippling depression? I do have a video about that on YouTube. What are the most challenging areas of VR development? Just how annoying it is to compile for the device and get files onto the device and all that. It's a pain in the butt. Like, the thing is a very fast computer. I should just be running my compiler on there and like building like I don't know why it has to be this way where it's on the PC and you push files to the like why am I not just shelled into my Unix operating system on the headset and just compiling? I didn't catch what type of VR game. It's a music game, but I'm actually not gonna show that many details about it because, like I've said, I'm just tired of the way people on the internet treat information that I provide. So we're gonna keep the details of the game mostly secret. So we're not gonna do that much public development of it the way we have on other projects. But in the beginning, there's no game yet. So I just thought I would show a little bit of VR development. Could I not do that? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have to dance in this VR game? Probably not. Braid Anniversary was completely in C++ still. Do I have a daytime job? You're looking at my daytime job. What? Hello? Is Carmack in this VR project? No. No. Thought I'd do a stream where I rewrote the launcher. I did just as a test, but we ended up just not using a launcher, actually. Do I have a daytime job in the multiverse? I mean, I played Job Simulator a long time ago when it came out. Can I give you a recommendation for a problem I have as a game developer I wish somebody solved? Yes, it's the same problem all software developers have, which is that computers are 100 times as complicated as they should be. And as a result, everything is going to crap over time. That is a very important problem to solve. How do you maintain your sense of perspective in a mad world? I mean, that's actually a very important question. You can watch the video that I made. I mean, I made it a long time ago. It was in 2018. But one thing that I would say now, that I'll say it differently than it said in the video, is that if you pay attention to your actual experience, not what you think about yourself or what you think about the world, if you pay attention to your actual experience, you're always centered and grounded. And like what people say is just some weird sounds that are coming out of their mouth, right? Now, in terms of the skills of navigating through life, you may decide to care about some of the sounds that some of the people are making, right? But if you care about all of the sounds that all of the people are making, that's insanity because they're incoherent with each other, obviously, right? So, but the thing is, the thing that can make it so hard to deal with is if you ascribe too much reality and too much importance to all these sounds that people are making. And the thing is, dude, especially you can tell from the internet, most people haven't thought much and don't care much about the sounds they are making, right? So why should you? And again, if you just notice, and in the video, I have some concrete techniques for this, but if you just sit down and tune into your own experience, and you notice how direct and stable and grounded it is, It just saps some of this imaginary reality away from what you think about what other people are thinking and saying and doing. And it just doesn't seem as claustrophobic anymore because you have this window that you can open at any time. Would I ever make a horror game? Probably not. It's just not my thing. All right, thank you, everybody. I'm going to bed. We might stream tomorrow some. See you later on. Somebody linked the video further up in chat, so if you just look for the link. Thanks, everyone.